I am William Ferro, managing partner of Liga De Justicia. Today I'm here to talk to you about a case that we recently settled that I thought would be of interest to everybody. Our client, a 55-year-old man, is walking in the village of Port Jefferson right here in Long Island, and he's waiting for traffic to pass. And he passes one lane of traffic, the northbound lane of traffic, and when he waits for southbound traffic to clear, he begins to walk. Immediately upon crossing into the southbound lane, he is struck by a motor vehicle traveling about 30 miles an hour. He lands on the windshield, rolls off. Ambulance is called. He's taken to the hospital in critical condition. His family calls Liga De Justicia, and we begin to work on his case. He's in a coma for a short period of time. He has significant head injuries, injuries to his face requiring surgery to his mouth and his jaw. He then goes to rehab after being in the hospital for 2 weeks. He spends about 30 days in rehabilitation in Long Island. We continue to work on the case. We do an investigation. We actually find that one of the local stores has a video of the accident. We think the video is great for us. We then get his medical records, and the medical records show that he has a blood alcohol level of 0.35. That is approximately 4 times the legal limit. The defendant, the insurance company, immediately denies the claim, saying your client is drunk, he walked in front of our car, and that we're not going to pay. We begin to talk about the case. We put the case into court. We do depositions, which is a series of interviews, basically, of the parties, the defendant driver, as well as our client. Our client doesn't remember much about the accident. We allege that he sustains a traumatic brain injury, which is an injury to his brain from the bleeding from the impact. And we proceed again into court and eventually towards trial. We go to a mediation just a week ago. And at the mediation, the defense insurance company in 2018, their lawyers, their adjuster looks at me and says, how much money do you believe a Long Island jury is going to give an intoxicated, illegal immigrant here in Long Island? Well, we were appalled by that statement, and we continued to fight. The judge looked at the video, watched the video, which we thought was amazing for us, and said he thought we were going to lose the case, that the client was in fact drunk and he did walk in front of the car. We argued and proved that a driver has the responsibility under the law to see what is around him, to know what's around him, to look at his surroundings and to see pedestrians. And so while the liability may have been disputed, clearly there was a significant portion of liability that could be attributed to the driver. We convinced the judge of that. We convinced the adjuster and their attorneys. And after a 4-hour mediation with our clients there and his wife, they don't speak English. We interpreted with them. We talked to them about the case, and I'm proud to say that we were able to settle the case for $550,000. Many law firms would have turned down the case when they saw that a pedestrian was that intoxicated and walked in front of a car. We look at it differently. We represent immigrants, we represent undocumented people. We still believe that undocumented people here in the United States have the same rights as everybody else. We do our diligence, we do our investigation, and we fight for all of our clients. So if you're looking for a lawyer, call Liga De Justicia, 1-800-355-1234, 24 hours a day. The consultations are always free. We'll see you next time.